Okay, okay, okay. Let's do this. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone had a great Sunday. Hope everyone had a great worship service today, uh, whether you viewed live stream or in person. And listen, it's always better, in my opinion, when you're there in person. But I know certain circumstances and things prohibit people from being in church in person at times. So whether you had service in person or on live stream, I hope you had a great service. All right, let's do 22. This is September 22nd. We're 30 days reading the Book of Proverbs. We're 22 days in. Got about a little bit over a week left. Thank you for everyone that's participating, everyone that's sharing, everyone that is commenting and tagging. So appreciate it so very much. We had ordination today. It was ordination Sunday. So we set 5 elders, 2 teachers, 2 ministers of help, and it was just a great service. Apostle James Duncan was our speaker, ordination speaker, and the presbytery was made up of gen to gen team members, pastors, elders, and prophetic prophets. So it was a great time. It was a great time, and congratulations to all the candidates that were ordained, and we look forward to working on a higher level together. All right, that's it. Want to share that? Want to give that shout out? Now let's go. Proverbs 22, New Living Translation. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in high esteem is better than silver or gold. The rich and poor have this in common. The Lord made them both. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. True humility and fear of the Lord fear of the Lord lead to riches, honor, and long life. Corrupt people walk a thorny, treacherous road. Whoever values life will avoid it. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. Just as the rich rule the poor, so the borrower is servant to the lender. Those who plan injustice will harvest disaster, and their reign of terror will come to an end. That's verse 8. Here's verse 9. Blessed are those who are generous because they feed the poor. Hi, Gail. Hi, love of my life. Thank you for being on. We had a long day today. You interrupted my reading. I saw your name and I had to acknowledge it. All right, let's keep going. Um, Blessed are the, let's see, what did I say? Blessed are those who are generous because they feed the poor. Verse 10. Throw out the mocker, and fighting goes too. Quarrels and insults will disappear if you get rid of that mocker. That's verse 10. Whoever loves a pure heart and gracious speech will have the king as a friend. The Lord preserves those who with knowledge, but he ruins the plans of the treacherous. The lazy person claims there's a lion out there. If I go outside, I might be killed. That's verse 13. I'm going to come back to 13. All right. Verse 14. The mouth of the immoral woman is a dangerous trap. Those who make the Lord angry will fall into it. A youngster's heart is filled with foolishness, but physical discipline will drive it far away. A person who gets ahead by oppressing the poor or by showering gifts on the rich will end in poverty. Listen to the words of the wise. Apply your heart to my instruction, for it's good to keep these sayings in your heart and always ready on your lips. I am teaching you today, yes, you, and so you will trust in the Lord. I like that emphatic statement. I have written 30 sayings for you, filled with advice and knowledge. In this way, you may know the truth and take accurate report to those who sent you. Don't rob the poor just because you can, or exploit the needy in court. For the Lord is their defender, and he will ruin anyone who ruins them. Don't befriend angry people or associate with hot tempered people, or you will learn to be like them and endanger your soul. Don't agree to guarantee another person's debt or put up security for someone else. If you can't pay it, even your bed will be snatched from under you. Don't cheat your neighbor by moving the ancient boundary markers set up by previous generations. Do you see any truly competent workers? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people. All right. Couple verses I want to highlight in chapter 22. Verse 13, a lazy person claims there's a lion out there. If I go outside, I might be killed. Now that seems odd because, of course, the Bible was written in a certain time where there were lions and there was farms and there's harvests and this whole thing. So you have to kind of put yourselves back in that time to get the meaning. Here's what the meaning is. A lazy person makes excuses for not doing what they should be doing. A person prone to procrastinate makes excuses why they can do it later. A person who is tend to be slowful will make excuses to do something later, or they'll get around to it and they don't. What is a proverb saying? The proverb says, do what you're supposed to do in the moment that it should be done. Exercise discipline, focus, get it done in the moment that it needs to get it done, and don't make excuses for being complacent, slowful, or procrastinating. I love verse 13, Proverbs 22. The only other verse I highlight here is verse 29. This is for the person who does. This is not the person that makes excuses saying there's a lion outside, or it's cold outside, or it's rainy outside, or it's dark outside, and won't do what they're supposed to do or know what they should do, don't do what they should do. The verse 29 says, do you see any truly competent workers? This says, you know what? If you're skilled in your work or skilled in your craft or skilled in your profession, you won't serve ordinary people. Your gift will make room for you and set you before people of renown. In this translation, it says kings, people of influence, people with power, people with wealth, people that have the ability to promote you, people that can open doors for you, people that can lend their influence for you. If you are skilled at what you do, lean into that skill, lean into that ability, because that ability is going to bring promotion to you. I like that. Let me just say it again. If you're competent, whatever you're because all of us are not competent at everything. So the thing that you're competent in, that's what you lean into. And the more you do that thing and put that out there in the marketplace before people, on social media, whatever it takes, that competency rises to the top, and it sets you apart from people who are doing less than excellent, that are not competent in what they're doing. And that competency, that excellence on your life is going to promote you, is going to exhort you, is going to make room for you, and it's going to put you in a room with people who can even open doors to take your competency further, your gift further, your excellence further. You're going to continue to grow from one level to the next, to the next, to the next, because you're doing what you can do well. Identify what you can do well. Lean into that and watch it make room for you. All right. Proverbs 22. We're good. Sunday night. We got it done. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do Proverbs 23. Got about 1 week. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow.